Hello everybody, welcome to my channel and happy July 31st. I hope everyone had a good July 4th weekend. I thought I would come on and give a quick update on what I've been working on as far as my cross stitch and some sewing projects. This is my finished item for this video. I'm not going to go into detail because I've already talked about this in my last two videos. I finally finished it, and this was my 4th of July setup here. I got this little guy from Hobby Lobby, and I made a little platform so he had something to sit on inside the shelf. And this little rocket that also came from Hobby Lobby. So that is my display for July 4th. I do have some notes here so I can follow some kind of schedule in this video. I do have another finished item, not fully finished, but finished. This is the Plum Street Sampler, a Freedom Flock, which I also talked about in my last video. And I finished stitching this. This was done, I did mine on 32 count taupe Lugana 2/2. And I did do my own DMC conversion. Most of the colors I substituted were in the eagles, the browns. Last time I had everything done except the little baby eagle and the flag, I believe. I'm not putting the border around this, which is just a straight cross stitch and border. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do this as a pillow. I'm thinking a pillow. So that is that one. I also have a new start and a finish. This one is Primrose Cottage Snowman 2024. I did him on 32 count Lugana taupe. I believe everything I did on this one was as called for, 2/2 with the DMC. On this one they have the date, which I didn't put on. I could put 2026. And I haven't put the little heart button on yet. I'm thinking of putting a little bird over here, maybe a snowflake, instead of a date. So that one is finished as far as, well, almost finished. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do down here. Another new start and a finish is the Primrose Cottage Autumn. And this was a lot of fun to stitch. I did mine on 27 count Zweigart light taupe. I think that's as called for. 2/2 with the DMC as called for. I didn't change anything on this one. And I love the colors. Let's see if I can hold that up for you. And like I say, it was really fun to stitch, and it went quick. I'm not sure how I'm going to finish this yet. I can see that I'm piling up my projects. I need to actually sit down and finish some before I get a huge pile. And I'm sorry if I keep hitting the stand of my camera. I have a work in progress. This is also a Primrose Cottage. This is the winter sampler. This called for 28 count light ash gray. I purchased my item from 123 Stitch. They didn't have, I guess they didn't have the light gray, the light ash gray, so they suggested Zweigart 28 count Mystic Gray Linen, which is more or less, it's on the bluish side, a bluish tint rather than a light gray. And my problem with this is I think I'm going to have to substitute. I'm doing mine in DMC. I'm sorry I did not iron this. But the called for DMC, you can hardly see the little tree here, the green. So I think I'm going to have to substitute and take that out. Also, there is a light blue that is ghosting on this fabric, which each letter has the light blue and you can hardly see it. And because that light blue is going to be used on the birdhouse and some of these houses, I'm definitely going to have to switch it out with a different DMC. I don't really like working on linen, and here's one of the reasons why. There's a big glob of thread there. So I'm hoping when the snowman gets up there, it will cover that flaw. So that's that one. You can tell I'm on the Primrose Cottage kick. I do like their patterns. As far as plans, I purchased the spring and summer samplers as well. So that's on my list of things to do. What else here? Oh, as far as some sewing, I purchased off of Etsy, the Winding Rainbows stitch case pattern. It's designed by Christine Sherman. And I had some scrap fabric that I wanted to use up, so I thought I would try to make one of these. And I finished that. And this is my project case. It's pretty sturdy. It uses foam. Instead of batting, it uses soft and stable foam to keep it sturdy. And I did end up hand sewing my binding on the outside. Then you open it up, and there's a vinyl pocket on the side, and I put a little gingerbread house charm. So this is the vinyl pocket, very large. There's another pocket on the left side. There's a pocket on the right side. This is the hanger that you can put your floss on. It's a little needle, I don't know what you call it, but you can put your needles on there. This here is another pocket for your scissors. And over here is where you can park your threads on the felt. So that is my stitched case. I will say that I had a problem with my sewing machine getting through the thickness of this. It finally managed it, but it was a little difficult, even with a walking foot. So I'm not sure if I'll be making any more of these or not, but I do like them. So my plans are to use this for a new stitch that I have coming up. I bought myself a Mill Hill kit for my birthday stitch, and I have not opened this up yet either, which I will do right now if I can find some scissors. I've never done a Mill Hill kit before, and I will be interested in learning how to stitch on paper, and also to stitch with beads. That's all going to be new for me. So here is the kit. Of course, I needed some thread for another project that I'm doing. And it is the Magi, one of the Magi's ornament. And if I can learn how to do this, I'll be getting the other two, because this is so pretty when it is stitched. I saw somebody on YouTube that did all three of them, and they are absolutely gorgeous. So that is going to be fun. I'm going to start this tomorrow, and I can't wait. So those are my projects. I have one other item. I'm going to make a project bag similar to the patriotic ones that I showed in my last video, and this time it's going to be fall related. And I bought this charm pack called Bountiful by Riley Blake, and this is the, actually let me just open it up to see what they look like. I think they're just so pretty. Can't wait to get started on this one. I got this from, I think 123, or maybe it was Fat Quarter Shop. Could be Fat Quarter Shop. Nice plaids and the pumpkins. And I'll show you the color, the fabric that I plan on doing the back with. Look at the sunflower, it's so pretty. It is back here somewhere. I see it. This is the fabric that I plan on doing the back of the bag with, which I will have to order. I'm pretty sure this is Fat Quarter Shop. So that's also in my plans for August. I hope everyone is having a good month, a good summer. I hope you all had a nice vacation, and I want to say thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for coming back to my channel, and I hope everyone has an awesome August. It'll probably be another month before I get back to show you any progress that I've made. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, be good, and I'll see you then. Thank you. Bye.